A very, very common thought process or scenario is passing on principles or understandings to people, or even myself, learning something new, and being caught in the trap of saying, I know that. I know that already. I know that. And this is very common. I think especially as a coach, you find this a lot with students where they say, I know that. And then you think, do you really? Do you really know that? And I'm exactly the same as well. I catch myself all the time saying, I know that, and then recognize, well, hold on, do I truly know that deep down, or do I just think I know that? And what I'd love to pass on to you guys is that there's a difference between intellectualizing something and knowing the theory or thinking you know the theory, and inculcation and truly deep down inculcating something. And especially when it comes to mindset work in particular, you can go off and say, when I take a loss, okay, I know there are benefits to that loss. And you can say to yourself, I know that. But if you don't actually go into the moment of perception of when you perceive that loss and go and truly find how that event served and benefited your life, then what you don't do, if you don't do that, is you don't neuroplastically change your brain and rewire new associations in your brain. So what ends up happening is you say to yourself, I know that, I've just intellectualized it, but your brain still fires in a way that only registers negative associations to that moment of perception. And you don't neuroplastically, on a neuroplastic level, on a brain change level, you don't actually change your brain to truly deep down inculcate that you actually do know that. So what I'd love to pass on to you guys is there's a difference between knowing something on the surface level, and there's a difference on actually going in and doing work and really changing your brain to truly inculcate that idea or that thought or that belief. So let that be a little bit of food for thought. And when you go off and read a particular book, you may know it after one time reading that book, but if you go off and you read that book, 3, 4, 5, 20 times, and you take on board the principles and you encompass those principles and you embody those principles and exemplify them in your life, that's when you start to embody and inculcate the work. And it's same with the mindset work that I teach, going in there and, go into the moment of perception and finding the benefits. You won't reap the brain change and you won't reap the neuroplastic change unless you actually go off and do that. And I'm not saying it's the easier path, I'm saying it's the more rewarding path, because it's very easy to just say, yeah, I know that, but it's difficult to go in there and actually spend the time to get the work done. If you gain value from this particular video or any of my other videos, I'm going to encourage you guys to subscribe and turn the notification bell on. I push out value pretty much every single day, and I would love you guys to stay up to date, because I'm certain what I'm pushing out is going to provide an immense amount of value to you as a trader in the markets. I also currently have one lesson unlocked in my course. This particular lesson is valued at $97. I'm certain just this one lesson will help you transform your perception and perspective in the markets and will help you improve your bottom line as a trader. I assure you this one lesson will help improve your results and also lower stress in the market. It's valued at $97, and right now it's completely complimentary. So you can get access to that free lesson right now in the description below. And finally, if you guys got value from this or any of my other videos, I'm going to encourage you guys to share these videos with those in your network that you know will get value from them too. I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.